What is up?
Word.
Be talking to ourselves for a minute. I don't see anybody here. Man, usually Frank's on the ball.
Where's Danish? Where's Frank? I just got the notification just now, so. Let's see.
Actually, was able to almost match Jeff's GQ time on Velocidrone.
Oh, nice. What are you? What level are you? Hey, there's Ben crashing. What's up? First in the stream.
What's up, Ben crashing?
Brazil Airview, welcome.
Awesome, cool. Hello.
Hello, Brazil.
Hello, hola.
But yeah, let's see. Ben, didn't you just win something from Axis? I think I was on the live stream. Was that you, bud?
Was that folding drone that they did, or was that T-Motor?
No, I think they, I don't know, man. I'm kind of, I don't know which one I want to try and rep for, man. I'm talking to both T-Motor and Axis about some possible, like, tester things as I always have with them and shit. But
they're the same company.
I know, but they hate each other. And that's the best part. Vivian and Kiko hate each other.
It's like the two head salespeople for T-Motor split off, and now they're doing the same stuff. So
oh, I know, I freaking love it. It's amazing. Let's see.
What's up, Facebook user?
I'm looking. I'm seeing. I don't see anybody on the Facebook chat.
Jake Blackburn. What's up?
What's up, Jake? Jake, you of all people know that we have to go through YouTube with Restream. Come on.
Sometimes it gives me them, sometimes it doesn't. Like it usually when we start off, it starts out with the Facebook user stuff, but like Dalton was showing up last week from Facebook, so
accurate.
It's weird. It's only certain people. I guess Jake's not, Facebook friendly.
Well, when you've dropped as many bans as he has,
right? He's got the Facebook teardrop tattoo right here. I killed it with so many memes.
Here we are. Hey, there's Jake.
What's up, fellas? Oh, man. Jake, I see you've been doing some monster truck and other kind of stuff too. What's up, Nightmare? How you doing?
Nightmare!
Oh, man. I guess, there's Danish. What's going on, Danish? Yeah, I guess Jeff got his necromancer built up enough that he went and teased the flight test guys with it.
Oh, of course he did. I think I saw his print set that he did for it too. He sent me a picture of that.
What's up, the other Facebook user? That is
that
Tim
guy.
Scaligari.
What's up, Derek?
Tim Scaligari. What's up, buddy?
Tim
yeah, I saw. Yeah, where's the video? Like, I'm expecting links to videos for y'all to share and shit, but I got
Nightmare. What the fuck? Raz hasn't posted the Gates of Hell and Pilgrim video yet. I've been waiting. I've been looking.
I think you're just coming down from that freaking adrenaline rush,
right? Or they're like me and they've got like 45 gigabytes of unedited, touched, or even looked at footage from just offloading cameras.
Yeah.
So it's like, one day, like every now and again when I haven't posted in a week or so, I'll sift through all that and be like, I don't have time to fly. I'm just going to edit something.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was one thing that Hootie loved to do that I really like. I'll record video and stuff like that, but he would set up cameras looking everywhere, and he was freaking awesome with the edits. So, but he had like 8 cameras out at the track every time we would go out, and
Yeah. Let's see.
There it is. Okay, I got one.
Bando the Cube. Tim Scaglier.
Yeah, Jeff Peacock sent me a video too.
Scaligari? I have no idea how to pronounce your last name, Tim.
I want to say Scaligari, but I'm terrible with names, so
I'm just gonna call him Scaly Jerry from now on. Bando Cube, huh?
Bando the Cube.
Bando
All right,
the Cube.
let me get set up to share videos. Here we go. Y'all gonna give him diabetes with 2 cakes.
How is he gonna fly with cakes in his hand? I'm confused.
They had to throw the Mandaloo at the end. And that's all the volume I got too. That's a bummer.
Oh wow. Ah. Nice. Get this dog off of me!
Right? Little Marilyn Manson.
I need to know how many Tim crashed and how many Raz crashed. Were there any walks of shame? Like what? We
Well,
need
there's one
stories
there.
here, folks. Ah, nice. I'm waiting for the stories to pop up in the comments that are like, dude, I hit it so hard that like motor 3 just ripped clean off. Like Yep, Raz broke 2 quads that day. Knew that was coming. I would have broken a few things. That's for damn sure. Dude, I would have ripped the hell out of that with the Renegade Nano. That thing's
Yeah, I would
definitely Hero 8.
Yeah, I would definitely want the Nemesis Micro in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Smaller
the thing
target.
is, it would be more than capable too.
Yeah. No one's diving that big pipe right there? Come on.
Right?
It was
There's that little inlet. Then the Nemesis Micro would have made it. The
I don't know if it made it back out, but
Dude, Pilgrim's one pack, I would crash all the things. One place, man, fuck.
This spot outside, I feel like I could run pretty good. I've seen it
Oh,
in
I
enough
could rip
videos.
hard out there. I would literally just
Nice.
daisy chain the barrel rolls around that whole fucking bridge, like just in, out, in, out, in, out. Like Demons, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, demons? Good morning. Demons always joining us for the morning poo.
Always, man. Well, that's why he's our favorite former team pilot, man. Like we fucking love Demons. He's hitting us from Australia, guys, so he's waking up right now.
Pardon me while I take an American.
Right? Yeah. On the turlet.
Hey, man, that's the best kind of entertainment.
Damn right. He's probably got his phone on, like, wedged up on the window, like, right in front of him.
Here you go. Jeff PV sent me a little something.
Ooh, nice. Oh, yeah. TDA just picked him up, too, huh?
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah. I forgot who all they took him and Ricky, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So Danish is apparently loving that ass, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, the team chat, he was like, "That ass racer is ridiculous."
Like, I told him, I said if you thought it was fast going around the track in your freaking freestyle quad, I said wait till you shave about 350 grams off of it.
Right?
Because he was running.
Shelby?
There he is, the man himself. Let's ask him.
God,
so,
it's like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times.
I know, right?
I know, right? Danish. Just don't say it in a mirror.
Right?
Yeah, don't do that. I will show up in your nightmares.
So you got to fly the asp, huh?
Yeah, and then my DVR is corrupt, and I was gonna do this like vlog and my reaction. So now the reaction's gone. And the funny thing is, I started power looping this palm tree, where I do like combos on this tree all the time. And I've never gotten stuck in the crown where I was like, uh-oh, got to get the ladder. And what did I do? I got stuck in there, and then I just ran home, grabbed the ladder, took the dog with me, came back, and like set up the camera. So the whole thing is going to be a thing. Got it out of the tree, and it was still beeping when I got back, so it was not far from there. And then I come home, I do to get all the footy off of it, and then I get the DVR from the goggles, and I'm like, you're freaking kidding me. Because it's analog, it corrupted. Because when I drove away, I didn't stop the recording. I'm used to, with digital, it just starts the recording, stops the recording.
Yeah.
It never fails. There's never been a corrupt file ever. So you kind of get used to it. But of course, because I drove off with the quad still on, goggles still on, and it just corrupted it.
That's weird.
Yep, sucks. Because that would have been great, even if it was analog video, right? So
yeah.
Jeff PV working on his S-Bang.
So a little faster than your freestyle quads. Lighter?
Not just a little faster, like absolutely bonkers fast. I'm treating.
Yeah, I told you it's a huge difference between a freestyle quad and a race
1950 kV, and it's completely stiff. I made sure everything's super tight, and the build is super clean. Because when I checked the black box, I was like, oh wow, okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. And the first time I tried 4.3 as well, and
Yeah,
It
the
is
frames.
it is so locked in. I was like, should I put an action camera on here because this is currently flying better than my freestyle quad, and it's kind of pissing me off. Like I'm serious. It is so locked in. I was just like, I don't even want to race this. I want to freestyle it. So yeah,
Yeah,
I just finished making a little thing for you.
cool.
Yeah.
I do have a GoPro mount that goes on top
Yeah, I saw that.
for a session. Yeah.
I figured I had to do some promotion stuff for you, so I made a little thing for you. Want to see it?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
I don't know if it's any good. I haven't checked with the wife yet. She's the expert on that stuff.
I'll be right back.
Share screen. Let me find the video first. I literally just rendered it like 5 seconds ago. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Okay, and it's short, 17 seconds. Hang on. Come on. Got too much stuff on here.
I got yours, Shelby. It's on the queue.
Let me just do this. Windows screen.
I think this may be the one that I showed last weekend, or was it? Yeah, I think I showed this one last weekend too, but I'll show it again because it was fucking badass.
Okay. All right. There it is. Hopefully it's not too loud, but it needs to sound. So.
Nice. Go fast.
And that was when it was supposed to go to like my flying and then get stuck in the tree and my reaction and like my cussing and screaming. But I still wanted to do that little clip. So I'll send it to you. You can post it.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. Figured give some back to you, man. It's a little.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. There you go. Here's a little Shelby Vole wing flying action.
Yeah,
now, keep in mind, Shelby's just learning. He's new to this.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that on a post earlier. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, this is actually like AI flying for him. This is like the Horizon AI.
Yeah, all the flips and rolls that you see, that's all movie magic with the 360 cam.
Yep. One of these days, he's gonna learn how to fly, though.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah. Then we're gonna get some of. No, I couldn't even say that sentence. Be like, get you some of that.
Keep trying, Shelby. One day you'll be as good as me.
Yeah.
No one will ever beat Danish,
proximity sensors in there that makes him, able to go through there. I don't understand why he's not yawing and flying backwards.
Oh yeah, I don't think wings.
I just watched Stingy's video too, so he was flying through there doing a little trick tutorial. Which I'm gonna record a tutorial tomorrow, and probably to see if I can do another little video.
Oh, that was nuts! He could that spot right there. He had to kind of risk it because he couldn't tell if there was any branches there because of the sun. That was nuts.
Yeah, it's wild, man. I keep saying I need to fly my wings, but I just don't. The drones take up too much of my time.
Well, I saw that one. Y'all saw that, right?
I didn't see it.
Oh no! Hold on.
Oh, what was that? What was that down in the corner? Was that a quad?
Oh, he may have had MSR out there with him.
Oh, I gotcha.
Him and Michael Scott Rue do a lot of flying together.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the freaking lineup for the barn.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I got the watch. He's gonna go over. He's gonna go inverted, and then he's gonna try to line up. Oh, maybe I went too far back.
I want to chase something too.
Abort! Oh. Dude, it is so hard to freaking. You almost have to be lined up because in the wing, all you have is bank and yank, man. You don't
Yeah,
have
exactly.
the steering. Like for you to do that in a tunnel and then do it inverted,
Yeah,
and
you have to think ahead, man.
dude, this one here, abort, abort.
Yeah, he makes it look so effortless. So
Yeah, I'm not sure if I know any wing pilots that have more stick time than him.
no, I've never seen anybody fly this good. Ah, shit, his ego is gonna blow up now.
I know, right? Fuck.
Yeah,
Captain Underpants.
yeah. Then he's gonna stop trying. Yeah, I was excited when I was at Rotor Rats Coffee and Quads. I was like doing gaps and trying to do a power loop between two small trees. The shit you do when people are standing there peer pressuring you.
But
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
guys.
dude, you just flew straight through that thing.
So, yeah, they're going to be doing another event in October out at this same place.
Yeah. October is a really bad month for me.
Yeah. Well, I don't typically get time off, but between now and Christmas or now and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Sorry. So Thanksgiving, I'll definitely have off. But I like they were trying to snake. I had scheduled time off for IO and I scheduled time off for West Coast Throwdown, and
Yeah.
one of them disappeared off the schedule, and I was like, no.
What? Hell no.
What do you mean? And I was like, no, I had vacation scheduled here. And they were like, oh, you did? And I was like, yeah, here's the screenshot of that I took 2 weeks ago. Here's the screenshot of the me submitting it back in November. I said, I'm taking those days off. I said, you can schedule all the classes you want. I said, but I'm not going to be here those days. You need to write that down.
Can't wait to meet you, Shelby. I'll be there too.
Shelby, you going to IO this year, bud? He said, yeah. Yeah.
I also finished my 7-inch, by the way.
Ooh.
That's right here. Look at that.
The behemoth.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of small because it's an apex frame with 7-inch arms. But yeah, I love how fast this thing is too. Like you can just maintain that speed at like no throttle. It's crazy. It just sucks the props are in view. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I got a couple sets of 7-inch arms for the Mutiny V2 coming, or the Mutiny HD V2, and I want to see if there's props in view because there's none on 6.
I don't think there will be because
I don't think there will either. The front end's a little. I mean, I kind of made the front end long on purpose, but
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that there'll be no props in view on 7. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna crash this one, so at some point, try something else. Maybe try the Necromancer, and so I want something I can tilt, and then I'll just sell this frame. It's gonna not crash it. Stupid Apex frames are so overpriced.
They are very high priced.
Yes, but the hype is there too. I mean, it's a good frame. So.
Oh well, I mean, I don't deny that. Like I said, they wouldn't have sold as many as it did. I mean, not all of that is because of Steel's names on it. So
no, there's definitely something to it. They could use an update though.
Well, I thought they did for the HD.
Well, I think they just did updates to the back. I just
made it a little bigger so it fit the air unit.
Yeah. I mean, the HD might actually just be better in general because there's not a lot of battery space. So, I mean, the only thing I can fit on there is the 2200. Like it fits up the whole damn frame. This battery right here.
Yeah, Raz, I I've been really hesitant to design a dead cat frame, even though a lot of people kind of want / ask for them. So, but I, man, there's other ways to achieve no props in view than going dead cat. And for me, I don't want to do like what Pyrodrone did, which is just issue a set of dead cat arms for the frame, for the same frame. Generally, because if your arms are coming out at a certain direction, you need the frame base plates, the bottom plate should, and the arm sandwich plates should kind of reflect that. Otherwise, it creates a weak point. And also having your attach points configured for a standard arm like this, and then turning your arms like this, it creates a bend in the arm where you can't keep the weave straight all the way down the arm. It actually, the weave goes to short way across at the attach points, which is kind of makes it a weak spot. But yeah, so, and like I said, I've got Raz, I've got this one here, the Necromancer. This is going to have no props in view to 8 at least. So yeah, well, 8. I mean, I've got, from here it goes to 10, and no way is there going to be no props in view at 10-inch. But this one here is 7, 8, and 10, and then I've got 7-inch arms coming for the Mutiny V2 as well. At least a couple pairs. I didn't order a crazy amount of them because I was trying to get as many of these, what I thought was going to sell or be more popular in as possible.
Hey, so. Congrats, Ben. Ben's daughter's getting married on the.
Oh, congratulations, man!
Nice.
What's up, Shooter?
Hey, Shooter, what's going on, bud? Yeah, I got one set of 7-inch arms to send a frame out to somebody to try out. That somebody's already been picked. I'm just not naming names. Well, actually, I think I might have both of the 7-inch kind of sold, or spoken for. Anyway, but yeah, man. So yeah, Jeff's got his Necromancer built. Jesse's got all the parts for. I think he's waiting on one more delivery to put his together, so he's super excited. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to hear the feedback. Other than that, it's heavy. I made it out of a 3mm plate for a reason.
Which one? The Necro?
Yeah, the Necromancer's got a 3mm top plate and a 3mm bottom plate.
Yeah.
And I didn't put a whole lot of holes. I mean, not more than what were necessary. I mean, other than the center hole here under the flight controllers a little bit.
Right.
But I'd like to put that there not only for heat dissipation, allow airflow underneath the flight controller.
Yeah.
But I kind of designed it because I expected it to maybe hit the ground and potentially be run over by something.
Yeah. I honestly, a stiffer frame is better than, it's easy to tune. It's going to fly better.
Yeah.
Be more efficient.
Well, I will say that that's one of my more frequent compliments is that my frames are very, very rigid and easy to tune. So.
Yeah. What's up, Mike Redneck?
Mike, what's happening? Yeah, I can't. I'm stressing out right now about the orders and ridiculous amounts of hardware I have to purchase and.
Right. You sent a screenshot the other day. What was it? 500 press nuts or standoffs or something?
That was a lot.
No, dude, it was over I think it was like 1,000 standoffs overall. Like 5,000 screws, 1,000 press nuts, I think. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, so 1,200 standoffs, 500 press nuts, to 3,000 screws. So it's a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that list was like nuts, man.
Well, I mean, I made formulas and macros into my my order list or order sheets that I've created,
Yeah.
and just to make it easier. So next time when I place the order, all I got to do is say how many of which frames that I want. It automatically tells me how much hardware I'm going to need for everything.
Right.
So it took me like 2-3 hours to get it set up and get it right and everything, but it's going to save me so much time in the next orders to just
Yeah.
click a button, hit move to the other tab, and say, "Oh, yep, this is how much I need."
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus the
That's
sheet. Plus, I made a printed out sheet of how many of each I need for each quad, and I'm going to put that on my little screw bin that I've got going on over here,
yeah.
just for easy reference. But I've
Mike
been
said that he
doing
went
it
to
out
his
of my
first.
brain.
Mike said that he went to his first FPV race today.
Oh yeah,
in
dude!
Milwaukee.
I saw a little bit of some video. I was hoping to see some more. I'm hoping people um, get some video of that. Neil Merrick, buddy of mine from Houston, did well. I think he number 4, I want to say, or top 5. No, he was in the top 5. So, but he was like the oldest guy in the top 5 too. It was funny. But yeah, Neil and Ivan, man, those two are freaking stupid fast. I want to get that fast as an older guy. I mean, actually, there's a lot. I don't know. I need to practice more. I was on Velocidrone for the first time in a while. I'm like, well, fuck it. If I can't get out and fly, I might as well hit the sim.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I can't wait to see some video from you, man.
Yeah, I have a lot of video. I just don't
Slacker.
edit.
I mean, sorry. No, sorry.
I am a slacker. When it comes to editing and posting video, I don't. I mean, granted, I haven't been flying a lot lately, but
Right.
like there was a bunch of footage from when I went out to California, and I had some footage from IO and some footage from
Yeah.
just never edited them. But my video is all shaky and everything anyway. So, what's up, Crazy Jimmy? Quad Cartel's in
Jimmy.
the house too. Bonjour.
What's up, Jimmy?
Bonjour, he says.
Quad Cartel. Bonjour. I don't mind if I do.
Exactly.
Bonjour.
Yeah, I hear it. Okay.
I'm gonna see if this will work.
Yeah, the last video. Let's see, what was the last video that I posted here? I'll share it.
A6? How you doing, buddy?
I don't think it's pretty crazy. I actually have a video that I didn't play on my own show.
Mike, that sounds fun. Ice Storm?
Yeah, it looked cool. They were racing in an indoor hockey arena.
Oh, nice.
And I believe it was, they had the course set up on 2 different arenas, and there was a tunnel that you had to go through between them, which was pretty dope. Let me see. Here we go. So this one here, Aaron Cisco edited for me, and he does some really awesome work.
Yes, he does. Dude, did I tell you that I gave him access to my folder of untouched footage?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I put it all on my Google Drive, and I was just like, "Here's the link, bro. Enjoy." And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have some fun."
Yeah, this little rock formation, Mormon rocks. I won't call it a mountain.
William.
Yeah, they're probably 50, but less than 100 meters tall, I would say. But it was, and they were probably half a mile away from the parking lot. So this was my first time ever flying anything long range. But I did switch to Crossfire a year and a half ago, so that wasn't wasn't worried about it. Didn't have any. Oh, when I was surfing along the top of the rocks, I dipped a little bit to one side and I got an LQ bump a little bit, but other than that, it stayed locked on 99. Yeah, but these holes are awesome. There's like desert owls that live in some of the holes in those rocks. But yeah, I went a little too far to the left on this spot right here in one of the runs across the tops. Hey, my video is a little shaky because I did not have an ND filter on that day.
Weren't you using the RunCam 5 too?
I believe this may have been with the RunCam 5. So
yeah, that's not shaky then. It's not shaky then, man. It's the RunCam jitter. I'm telling you, dude, like every single RunCam product I've had has had the exact same jitter when the DVR footage itself is super smooth.
So they have ND filters help the RunCams tremendously. I just did not have it with me that day. That was one of the things I forgot.
Accurate. I use for my lower light stuff. I use the Caddx Dolphin, but for
now there was also about a 35-mile-an-hour wind across the top of that mountain. So
yeah,
when I breached the top, I really get kind of towed. So I was trying to stay close to the mountain as much as I could because the wind wasn't pulling as much.
William messaged me that day that you went down there, and he's like, "It's pretty windy. Let's see how we hold up."
yeah. Awesome. Well, his brother flew a wing out there.
Right? Yeah. I was gonna say, didn't his brother go out with you guys?
Yeah, his brother met us out there too, or he was actually with his brother. But yeah. But that was cool getting to meet him. But yeah, this was in Mormon Rocks, a little bit northwest of San Bernardino, California. It's right off the highway. They got a nice parking lot. There were some people riding 4-wheelers around, but nobody. There was some trails that head up the mountain there, but nobody was out that day, fortunately.
Yo, Quad Cartel is Aaron Cisco, bro.
Oh, nice.
Broken Sky, what the hell you doing, buddy?
He's watching his own work.
I was like, what the hell? Like who's this Quad Cartel mofo?
Yeah, why is he talking smack?
Right? Aaron, have you opened the fucking package I sent you yet? You son of a bitch. I'll be mad. I'm allowed to be mad. It's been over a week. He got it.
Dude, I almost got snagged by some desert scraggle like quite a few times because I was zipping along the floor. The quad just freaking smashed right through it, fortunately, but hit that one there. It was a really fun spot. I think I burnt through like 9 packs there.
I bet you Quad Cartel's Aaron's trolling account.
Yeah, you can see there's some hiking. I don't know if those are hiking trails or game trails, but yeah. So that was the last flight footage that I edited. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Wow, young man.
I don't fly terrible. I mean, well, I do, but let's see.
Aaron changed his channel name. He doesn't have a second account. He changed his channel name. He's no longer Broken Sky. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
This is the Nemesis HD Micro.
Oh no. I found his channel. Never mind. I lied.
And this is on the Insta360 Go. So you will see with the stabilization, you will see the props like migrating into view a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's part of the stabilization with the Insta.
It's also some of the beauty of the video with it, where you can see the corners of the quad adjusting.
I've always liked that. This is a 3-inch. flying at those speeds.
Yeah, that's the Nemesis.
Oh,
I know how that thing flies, man. That thing's
So, and that's on 3S. I didn't even. That's not even on 4S.
oh,
So
but
that's this the Nemesis HD Micro 3
oh,
inch.
you mean this?
yeah.
Oh, you got it built? Ah, yes.
This is
And you
how
know what?
mine fares,
You know
Matt.
what? I'm sorry. This is analog, but you know what will make you happy?
What's that?
Okay, this is gonna make your day.
The biblades?
Before, after.
Oh, yes. One less TP in the world. I love it.
I was
That's
like, this is
awesome.
he'll love this. I now gotta do it for him, so I switched
Yeah.
over.
Well, yeah, I couldn't stand seeing you try to freestyle a toothpick. That's not what they're designed
Yeah.
for.
So
All right,
guys, on that note, because I've been sidetracked in my mind now because of Danish's new comment. FPV Cycle posted a disclaimer. So Bob posted a disclaimer for those of you who bought the I think the 25 millimeter
yes.
motors, the new ones. There has been desyncs happening on certain ones, I believe. So
Yeah.
there's now a sale going on with that first batch, so you guys can actually get them under cost, which is awesome. If you're down with dealing with the possibility of high amperage desync and shit like that.
Yeah, there is actually a fix for it with some ESC tuning, but also not
Yeah,
all of the motors are actually having the issue. But it is a risk when you're buying them.
it is. Yes, I just wanted to bring that up because that was
Yeah.
some of today's.
I mean,
most recent-
freaking $8.99 for a premium motor like that. That's a pretty freaking good price.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
but
much.
if you can get it to stop desyncing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
what
mean-
they did. They did figure out how to do it, but
Well, Connor, I think Connor did, didn't he?
I'm not sure who it was, but somebody did figure out how to fix it.
I think it was Skyline. I'm not sure.
So, Athix asked what motors. These are the iFlight 1404 4600 kV Unibel, and I run them on 3S and 4S. I just didn't. I don't think I have any 4S footage.
Dude, 4S is ridiculous on the Nemesis.
It is, but for by the way, I was practicing my orbits, trying to see if I could change my elevation and keep smooth as I'm going up over the gate.
And no was the answer?
No, I did once, but yeah.
Oh, just like that. That was the smooth one, right?
They almost got killed by like a 5-inch that flew by.
Right.
And then I'm trying to remember if this one.
That was the Bob Rudy desync. No.
I had some footage of me trying to do some low ground. Well, I was trying to practice tricks here too, but
Matt had a bug on his face and had to scratch his nose.
that has happened. But no, not this day.
Sorry, first time my
too,
wife
man.
flew, she sat on the ground because I didn't bring a chair like an idiot. It was all like on the fly, and ants just started crawling on her ass.
Oh god!
She was flying, for the first time. I was like, oh shit.
So that one didn't have. I was going under the tables. They had some table stands that they put the.
Oh shit.
Broken.
Oh yeah, this is that one is. That's not the better one. I don't think. I don't know. I'll play that one anyway. But this is back when Dalton made the little shit / little deuce, and I was doing some prototype testing for him because he's a friend of mine and he lives here in town. But yeah, this was back even before toothpicks. So this is why we don't like the TP word, because not all tiny quads are toothpicks.
No, definitely not. It's kind of
Hey,
annoying
Ben,
when people
I
call.
don't think it was Dr. Love. I think you're
Like-
thinking Gangsta Love.
But people still call this a toothpick, and it's not right.
No, it's
By the way,
it's-
look in the bottom what I tried. This is a little experiment. This is actually iron-on. Look at this shit. It actually works.
What'd you put
Wow.
on there?
That's just glitter gold, and
Like
it
the
stays
iron-on
on.
sheeting.
Yeah, I just wanted to
That's
try it.
awesome.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's the one yeah, it
I
actually
really,
works.
I really think you're gonna love how that thing flies.
Oh, dude.
Like I said, everybody that's flown it loves it. It's so much fun. And if you build it out right with the with proper thrust to weight, man, they're just freaking insane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like they literally have like you. It's impossible to build a 5-inch quad, even a sub 250, with the same thrust to weight. It's just you can't do it.
Yeah. Danish has seen a lot of my videos testing all the different variations of the Nemesis. And man, I'm not gonna lie, like I've gotten super brazen with that thing. Every time I fly it, even if it's a fresh build that I don't want to damage or what, like I'll sit there and by the end of the first pack, I'll be trying to power loop that hedge right in front of my house. You know, like I'll be like, I got this shit. Like
The only thing that sucked about this quad was it was super hard to find in the grass because there's no buzzer. There was no. Actually, I did have a buzzer on that one. It just didn't. I couldn't hear it from very far
Yeah,
away.
but you need a dog
It
to
was
find
so
find it.
low that
Yeah.
you could. Yeah, you could never turtle, and it was below the grass if they hadn't cut the grass like that day. So,
you can turtle, you have to turtle forwards and backwards though. You can't turtle side to side with the Nemesis.
no, you can't. This one here, you can't. The motors aren't strong enough. This one, I think, had I want to say 1103 motors on it. May have even been 0905s. I can't remember. I was by like Dalton suggested a bunch of different motors, so I
I
built like
think
3 of them with different combos.
I think you had the 1104s because you were taught they were the 7500s, right?
No, they were 10,000 kV, I think.
Oh, okay.
I've got it.
Oh, the little shit. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
build
was
up that little shit.
that was the little shit, and he ended up having to change it to Little Deuce because they wouldn't Facebook wouldn't let him make a page. But this was the second video that I made for him.
Hey,
Oh
Danish,
look,
look at my screen quick.
I'm getting ads on my videos.
Yeah, look at that.
That's the little deuce frame.
Little
It's
That's
got a
got a
little
little.
poop cut out in the middle.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
see
I
that.
never got one of the ones with the poop cutouts.
That's messed up, man.
I do. Na 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 boo boo.
Hey, I'd rather have all the prototypes that I have. I have
Hey,
a
dude,
prototype. I
didn't,
have a prototype that nobody has.
I
It's
didn't
got
even get that from Dalton though. That was the problem.
oh
I got that from Trevor Howard, I think.
so this one here had 1103s on it.
Nice.
1103s.
10,000 kV.
Yeah, up
All
at
right,
that rate.
Raz, man. We'll see you in a bit.
And and I was flying on 2S, but
Yeah, I mean, seriously, when you get down to those small frames, man, it's just ridiculous how fast they go with that little weight on.
Yeah.
well, yeah, I surprised. So I was flying around the building on Sunday a little bit, or Friday, while my students were troubleshooting, and they were really surprised at how fast it went. And I was like, I'm not even at a third of the throttle.
Yeah. Dude, that's how my neighbor is with my the little Renegade Nano Hexa. I was ripping that around, and that thing's 4S, so it's quick. Like it doesn't fuck around. And I was flying it around at my neighbor's house while we were waiting for the bus, and he was just like, "Dude, that thing is fast. Like how is such a small thing go so fast?" I'm like, bigger batteries.
Yeah.
Like they're the super lightweight, especially with the Nemesis, which is very light, and my little Nano. I think it's mainly the fact that Like if it was just a quad, it wouldn't be nearly close. Like the fact that it's a hexa is just makes it so ridiculously fast.
Here's this one's funny. So this one was my first time ever. This was in 2018, April of 2018. Keep in mind, I had just built my first carbon quad in March of 2017. So I'd only been flying like a year, and Mr. Steele comes to town, and he's a friend of Ricky White, one of the buddies that I fly or used to fly with. And they invited me to go building diving, and I was so freaking shaky because it was so. I'm not used to flying in such tight spaces. But this is also when I used no expo. Where we hit some buildings and a crane.
What's expo?
Right?
I just put it on a quad for the first time ever.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really fucked with expo too much. I just don't. I prefer just the straight up tuning.
So this spot here, like, freaked me out. Like any place that I can't, if I crash, I can't get to my quad. It freaks me out there because I'm halfway crippled, so I can't climb trees. I can't climb into construction zones and stuff like that, like a lot of other people can. So it's kind of if I lose it, it's sacrificed, to the quad gods. So
yeah, that's sort of how I feel when I'm flying too, because I don't want I can't afford to replace half the shit sometimes.
I'll be right back.
Like I can't always afford to replace a GoPro or an Insta360.
This spot here, I was fine with. We went there after that last spot. This is an IBM office complex.
Well, I'm sure IBM loved that.
There's nobody there on the weekends. You can see the only car there is a security guard. I think this was the OG Nemesis, I think.
Seems about right. Judging by just the speed and how it generally floats, seems to be about that.
I still think it's hilarious. I've had that quad for 4 years now, and the only thing I've had to replace on it is a camera lens.
Nice. I've got a couple like that too, man. Like, you know me, that Flyno skull will not die. Like, and believe you me, I've fucking tried it. But yeah, it's that one, that Nemesis, but Curtis Mooney now owns it, so he's gonna bash the fuck out of it for a bit. See you, Ben. Hey, have fun with your daughter's wedding, man. And definitely bring your freaking quads to work, bro. That's how you gotta go. What's up, Carbon Cage? How you doing? Oh.
I almost want to go back to that place and see if I could do any better.
I think you'd be a lot more steady now, I bet.
Oh, I'm for sure I would.
Because you're still super newbie twitchy in this one.
Well, but I also have people telling me I need to be flying 600 and 700 fucking rates. So
yeah,
that's probably what hurt me more when I was first starting out, because there was a couple guys that were pretty good in the area, and they were flying like 750 and 1100 degrees per second. And,
I don't know what
I needed to be up there as well.
I did not like the craze of high rates like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I've raised my rates up a few times, but I just like they're too twitchy, and nobody needs a quad to spin that fast when you roll. You know, like nobody needs that. Sorry.
Well, it's. I mean, look, if you fly like steel and shit, yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
don't.
exactly.
So
Even steel's rates are only in the 900s these
yeah,
days, man.
that's steel over here trying to be incognito in his little hoodie.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want to find his video
Oh, Citrify.
from that trip was freaking awesome.
Dude, Matt, Robert and I got rained out.
Yeah.
Robert drove all the way, drove his ass all the way up here to Williamsburg. But I had fucking Twan's FPV out with us too, and we got to the park. We literally he ripped one pack directly into a tree, blew a prop, changed the prop, flew another pack directly into a pole, which made a really loud ding sound, which was really fun. Broke the exact same prop, and then I flew a pack, and then it poured rain, and we all had to leave.
Can you guys hear me again?
Yeah.
Yep.
What race do you guys fly at?
My rates are about, I think I'm running 750 or 800 for.
Oh my god! What about you, Mac?
Freestyle.
I'm at 650 for freestyle, and I'm at
But
392 or
now
405, something like that for a race.
I switched to actual rates, so I run 750 max rate on actual, and I run 400, 400, and 450, I think.
On actual,
Yeah.
why don't you what's your stick sensitivity at?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
Okay, you should drop that one down to at least 75 if you're using actual rates, and try it again.
Okay.
Try it. Go. Actually, start at 15. I'm no joke. Start at 15, and then raise it until you feel like you start to get that when you want it. Basically, it's almost like Expo. I'm told.
Okay.
I use it on my Cinewhoop because when I use very small, when I use movements on my stick to try and track the target, it is locked in. But if I need to roll fast, my full stick deflection will actually roll fast if I needed to. But you have a lot of movement that you can do very accurately, and that's what's nice for Cinewhoops anyway. I use actual rates for Cinewhoops, but I use beta flight rates for freestyle, and I'm down to 550, 500, 500.
I think so. All of my rigs, all my freestyle rigs, every rig that I have, including micros, runs on actual rates, except for the ones on Emu Flight. The ones on Emu Flight, I tend to just run my Emu packet from my skull, so I just don't fuck with the rates on that. But in terms of actual rates on Beta Flight, it all depends on what my tuning is like, to be honest. Because if I'm running Blue Jay and bidirectional D-shot filtering, then I'm going to have a much different setup than I am without,
I found it. I found it.
Nice. But one thing I will say, you're still on Crossfire, right?
Yes.
I have now swapped all of my rigs over to Express LRS. And I've been running it for about a month now. And I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I'm not a racer. I am just a basic cinematic freestyle type pilot. Like, I don't do crazy fucking high speed shit. I don't. I wouldn't notice normally, but I noticed a very, very, very noticeable difference in the latency between Crossfire and ELRS, and that is why I switched. It has nothing to do with range for me because no matter what I'm flying, the video will cut out before the radio link anyway. So I don't like in terms of the range. I love the clarity of the signal. It's great, even down the block. Like it's wonderful. But my video will be gone before that's even a problem.
Oh yeah.
So everybody's always like, "Oh, ELRS, who needs to go that far?" It's like it doesn't matter because just in my experience alone with one of the cheaper modules, one of the cheaper setups on my Jumper T-Lite, like literally a $30 module, and I've now switched all of my quads to ELRS because of it, because it just flies a lot. It feels a lot more intuitive and seems to respond noticeably sooner than Crossfire. And I was already blown away with Crossfire because I was used to FR Sky for so long. And I was used to fail-safing 100 feet out in my yard, you know? Like, I didn't know any better at that time. But then I got Crossfire. My world blew apart. I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. And I was, for a long time, I was the one being like, it won't be Crossfire. I guarantee you it won't be Crossfire. Hate to say it, guys, coming from my own mouth, it freaking does. So, say whatever you guys want, because ELRS, I was skeptical and bought the cheapo module just to test it and be like, sure, I'll see what all the hype's about, whatever. But within a week of switching, I had ordered 6 more receivers and swapped all my flying rigs over to it. Like, I sold all my Crossfire rigs and receivers and all that shit. So, yeah, I think Troop, Quack, and I are in agreement on saying ELRS is the superior. And you guys can argue it. I know it's going to cause drama and argument. Go ahead. I'm just talking from my own experience.
I just invested in TBS, so I'm cool with that. And
oh, I know.
I don't have any reason to change yet. So
and that was,
the only reason I changed to the TBS in the first place was because the FR Sky micro receivers are shit for range.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, Matt, I didn't have a reason to change either. As you know, like, I had a Crossfire module on my QX7 and I had a Nano module on my Jumper. So I was diehard Crossfire. And I was like, I don't need 2 with Crossfire on it if I'm going to run something else. So I decided just to one day just randomly switch the Jumper over to ELRS. I will say it did take an annoying amount of time to actually get the first RX flash or the module flash, because I did what most of us builders do and I did not read the instructions all the way through and almost bricked it. I read the instructions and fixed it.
I was terribly disappointed in the size of the Jumper.
The Jumper T-Lite or the bigger one?
No, the T-Lite. I couldn't fit my fingers in between the switches.
Yeah, and that's so.
So I didn't have a positive grip on it.
There's a new printable shell for it that you can print that's actually pretty cool, and it spaces out the switches a bit more.
I think I saw the Pro, and the Pro, because it has the TBS type switches, looks like it might be a little better, but it looks the same size, and it was just like I said, my fingers were almost touching in the back. It was just not comfortable, and especially if I was going to put like a module or something on it, it definitely wasn't going to do it. I did get. I haven't bound it to anything yet, but I did get my low profile mod done on the Nirvana, so I can start using my Nirvana instead of the tiny little Tango again. Again, I have monstrous freaking fingers, so like, and even on this thing, like, look how close my fingers are to that module.
Oh yeah.
Like, any kind of wiggling, but I do like the trigger holds here on this, and being able to put my fingers up here.
Yeah.
And it gives me. It's a much more comfortable move for my. This is my bad thumb, so it's a much more comfortable move for my bad thumb.
What's up, Cliffduck?
So my plan is to get my racers back working and get them bound to that. I'm a little worried that I'm gonna have to do a lot of upgrading because I hear that TBS upgrades are a pain in the ass, and I have had to do none.
No, they're not. They're not. Just
upgrade.
make sure you use Agent M, not X anymore.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
And it's there's no issues. You can't really brick anything.
Problem with that was Agent M was not reading 2 of my receivers when I recently had to do the update on Crossfire because I was building Crazy Jimmy's Cinewoop, and he had a brand new Crossfire receiver in it that was pre-flashed. All right, man. See you, Vitrafly.
Night, Vitrafly. Have a good night.
And it was pre-flashed with one of the newer firmwares, and it wouldn't bind, so I had to update my module. Agent M would not update the module. I had to go re-download Agent X, use Agent X, and it worked fine once I got it done, but I think they're still updating Agent X as well as Agent M, but I will say Agent M is definitely not the be-all and end-all because it's not working for some receivers or modules.
No, I mean, the only reason why they said Agent M is because X actually caused a lot of problems with the current firmware, I believe. That's why they stopped using it.
Yeah, and I agree with that. One, I had to update from to like the new 6.7 or whatever it was, or
6.17 or
something. 6.17 or
I just updated my radio.
But I had to update to that one, and then I had to update all my receivers connected to that module again. And that's one thing about Crossfire. Like, I've had to do that a few times, and I've also fallen victim to that firmware or update issue that just suddenly your shit isn't bound anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to just go through all your damn quads and rebind everything. And that was just super frustrating for me. I haven't had to do that with the LRS once.
Yeah. Y'all, they're up in Milwaukee screwing around. They got Neil with a freaking with a curling broom and a freaking stick.
That's awesome.
Serious business. Hold on. All right, Neil's ready.
That's flop. That's funny. Yeah, this video here is the one when Steel came to town.
So is this the Austin Rocket, or not Rocket League crew? The Austin Bando / Office Park crew?
There's Gil there on the left.
So you guys are the people that I never get to see. Yep, because I only hang out with racers like Ricky. Yep. Yeah. You're fired, Ricky. I'm just kidding. cries about the buff. I know they're on the internet mad. Yeah, that's true. You hear that, internet? Look at this. I thought it was gonna be shitty all day.
None of these guys fly anymore. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Justin, freaking Zachary, Tim. I think just seen Tim Evans in the background. He was doing S-Bang before it was S-Bang.
Yeah.
Gil Coronado.
Yeah.
DRL Pro Racer, or was. Also, he's also filming videos with my quads. I've been working with him on some stuff. He actually is the one that gave me feedback on the Skya for the cinematic work.
Yep. He's a good guy. I like Gil.
Yeah, Gil's pretty awesome. Dude, his car is pretty hot too. He's got a freaking GR Supra.
Yeah, you were saying that last time, I think.
Oh, dude, it's so freaking, like, the exhaust is so throaty. It's ridiculous.
Athix, he had his paramotor there, yeah.
Yeah, this was in 2018. Yeah, he did have his paramotor at the time, and it was on the back of his little RV wagon.
Oh, that's what it was. I was wondering what that was. And I can't believe it's less than 2 weeks to Rampage.
Where is it being held this year?
Same place, Barnwell.
Okay. Is it at the same government training center?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, apparently they pay an arm and a leg to rent that place, supposedly.
Yeah, from what I heard from a very reliable source, it was just to rent it was $35,000.
It was Stacy, wasn't it?
Huh?
That's ridiculous.
That source was Stacy, wasn't it?
No, actually, it was not from her, but I believe it was word of mouth from somebody else from her, but I haven't actually find it.
Even then, that's ridiculous for a venue.
It would be weird to make up a number like that anyway. So.
It's a cool spot.
Yes.
But God, for
out in the middle of nowhere.
How much was it?
$35,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
More than my truck.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I mean, if they're getting 200 people there at $200 a pop, then yeah, I could see that they make that back.
But didn't they also give away a bunch of stuff as well? Like
they did, but I mean, like most events, a lot of that stuff is the sponsors or eat the cost for giveaways and stuff. So,
and most of that stuff's pretty base cost, anyways. You know.
But like they had, my understanding is they had like a food truck or something there, and it was kind of crazy priced.
You want to see if my latest video will play like this?
Yeah. Is it up on YouTube?
I redid it in 24 FPS to see the curiosity if it'll actually not.
That's Ricky up. White, another buddy of mine that hasn't raced.
That is Ricky, isn't it? I've seen some of his plays.
I remember seeing this video a long time ago.
That is the ugliest Supra I've ever seen.
Well, that's back when he had his Civic.
That's funny.
He went from the Civic to like a Civic R and then to the Supra.
Is that a Supra?
No.
Is that Supra?
No.
Is that Supra?
No, this was back before he had a good job.
I know. I'm just
yeah. So this spot here is pretty fucking dope. It's got an area inside over a fountain.
Yes.
What is that?
Oh, what's in the water?
Well, you can tell it's old because Steele still has his mustache.
Right?
the birds don't shit as much in it now. Whoa. Dude, look at that. What?
So this is what I was talking about.
Is there water at the bottom? There is. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So-
Apex, I started flying around 2015 and started flying like camera cinema drones in like 2010, 2013 or something. I don't know.
That's Gil.
I'm a little sketched out by this spot right here. You can hop all up in there.
Where was this, Matt? Was this in Austin?
Yeah, this is here.
You go. The Coriolis effect? Or there's jets. I don't know what it do. Probably Coriolis effect.
But yeah, it's like it's glass topped, but it's open inside the foyer.
Yeah.
So they were freaking zipping up inside the foyer and tricking out. Here's Steel. He was the quickest person to find lines at this freaking spot, man.
Oh, he always is, man. Because he's the type that he'll be like, I see a little gap in this tree branch break, so I'm gonna dive through it and see what's on the other side. Like he doesn't scope out too much. He just walks around real quick and goes, I got this.
He was really worried about going up into that.
I would be too.
That's what he was looking for. He was trying to find that entrance to the garage from this side.
Right. Oh yeah, guys, for anybody interested, I'm selling my 10-inch rig, and it's up for a decent price if anybody needs a 10-inch. Yeah, hit me up.
There he goes.
Gil's like, get away from me.
Why get land looking at me, man?
Right?
So this was his video that he hit the day before I got to hang out with him. That's pretty terrible. Like Gil's the only one that really flies anymore, and he only flies for work.
Yeah. I'm still very glad that Skitcho's back, man.
So is he back?
Yeah,
I saw like one video. I mean, I don't know much about him, but
he's coming back. I've talked to him a few times. He was doing his own thing for a bit, but he kind of missed it, and he's been fucking around with some quads in his backyard recently, and he was just like, "Yeah, man, I'm coming back."
yeah, so I'm trying DJI.
Yeah.
Didn't Stingy just recently pop back onto the scene? So this is
Stingy's
the other.
been around. Stingy went on like a 2-month vacation or something. He's been around. Stingy and Tommy are the two that have stuck around for most of it, but Stingy just showed up at Team Drone Adventures FPV Fest. So that was
me. They were running from there.
God.
So I figured I made you guys watch my crappy video at this spot, so I'd let you watch Steele's video from the same spot. I had to look for it though.
His is a little bit less twitchy, I must say.
Oh yeah, a lot more flippy.
Danish is hacking something over there.
Yeah, just doing my work stuff here, so they're not like deep right now.
Yeah, oh, Athex, for sure he did. Like, I guarantee you. His dad definitely took a toll on him, 100%. But he was also, I know he was focusing on his other stuff, and he's always been doing other robotics things as well. So, yeah. I don't know, that whole crew kind of disbanded. Like, I've talked to John.
Y'all see that?
Ago.
Y'all saw that, right?
Yeah. Boom, boom. He barely missed that.
Knee jerk knife edge. That was just at the last minute.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, tree.
So yeah, I talked to John about. Actually, I'm hoping he'll come on the show soon. I asked him, and he said that would be fun, but scheduling is the hard part.
That was nice too.
I like that through the tree gap. But yeah, and then I know Chad. I've been talking to Chad about his Hackster.io stuff that he's been up to and the STEM program stuff. If you guys haven't checked out Chad Capper's new channel, check it out. It's Hackster.io.
Oh, really?
It's a website, but they do some fun little or no, it's not Hackster.io. It's a Hackmade mod. Hackmade mod. That's Chad Capper's new channel.
Oh, yeah, I did actually see Rotorite did a episode with one of his guys. Yeah. That's right.
So Chad's been doing a lot of really cool. If you guys are into Arduino or Raspberry Pi or any of the microcontroller stuff other than drones, definitely check out what Chad Capper's been up to recently, because he's been diving into that since he left Rotor Riot, and he's started Hackmade Mod, and it's fucking awesome. Yeah.
So he's just got all kinds of cool DIY type stuff on there, Arduino type stuff.
Let's actually pull it up. He's doing DIY, he's modifying random shit to be other shit. It's fucking hilarious. All with Arduino programming and stuff, and he's doing a lot of STEM stuff as well.
There we go.
Yeah. Check this shit out, man. This is what Chad's been up to. He's got those DIY kits that you can buy and all that stuff, but the little videos, there's a few little videos that he's done on the YouTube channel, and they're great. Do the racer one, the Sander racer. Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody, for those who don't know, Chad Capper is the former owner of Rotor Riot, and this is what he's doing now with David. I can't believe he got wind install back. Oh, that makes me so happy.
So Chad was the leader of Rotor Riot back when it was cool.
And Flight Test. Can't forget Flight Test, which started it all. Dude, I'm so happy to see David Windestall out again with his giant fucking Viking beard. God, he's awesome. So, I don't know if anybody here knows who David Windestall is. Other than, I know Matt probably does. Afix might. Athix has been around long enough. David Windestål was one of the original people on flight tests, and this dude's from Sweden, and he's ridiculously gifted. He makes the weirdest shit. Like, he was the one who first came up with the programming for the bicopter setup, for the tricopter setup, for all of that. Like, he was the one that pioneered all of it. And that's what people don't realize is, like, not only is he this awesome, like, maker and pilot and have a great channel, but this dude legitimately pioneered most of these designs and prototypes and all the programming back when it was like multi-Wii and KK 2.1.5 boards and shit. Like, David is the pioneer. Oh, I know. Oh, dude, his fucking rings have been amazing. The meteorite rings. Oh, fucking David. I miss him. Hey, Athix, hold on. I might actually have some. Hold on.
All right.
He slipped a snowmobile track on it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, make my screen big for a sec. Hey, Athix, do you remember David's tricopter, his first design? Well, the base plate for his design with his signature on it. Hold on, let me see if I can angle it right. There you go. He engraved David Windestål in it.
Nice.
But yeah, this is the base plate for the tricopter. Hangs like that with the little camera mount. And remember, this wasn't like tilted camera FPV. This was that little wooden platform dangling on the stiff wires underneath the frame with the panel board cam like straight. Like, this was old school fucking. Oh man, I built a tricopter, and Matt, I think you remember my attempt at that, the 7-inch tricopter that I built.
I think so.
Oh, dude. Oh my
I
god.
think the servo didn't respond right or something.
Oh no, the 3D printed fucking tail rotor, the turn mount or the yaw mechanism.
Yeah.
That thing exploded constantly, and it was just epic. Hold on, I'm pulling up the video. You'll freaking lose it.
Here, check. So this is the sketchiest spot I've ever seen anybody fly in fucking steel and a couple of my other. I wouldn't plug in a battery here. It was nuts. Like, the road is literally right off of this sidewalk, and there was cars driving by. Like, look how close you got. What? Maybe 10 meters from the building to the road.
Right.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty sketchy. Jeez.
And like I said, this was on this place is pretty popular on the weekends. This was a Sunday at probably, I don't know, noon or 1.
And all sorts of bad things could happen here.
Yeah. Yeah, hindsight, that was probably not the best. Like I said, there's a reason I didn't try to fly there.
Wow, man, I'm going.
Oh my goodness, those speeds too.
I know, dude. It's like I said, it's a sketchy spot, but he makes it look not as sketchy for.
He was flying.
Huh?
He was flying.
Steel.
Hey Matt, I'm sending you the link to my tricopter fail video. Sent.
And then this is the Gil crashed his freaking quad on top of he was flying the crane and he crashed his quad up in the building, and he and Steele went back to get it.
Yeah. Dude, 2014, 2016 tech was awesome.
Gil was really worried about getting caught and all that in there, and Steele's like, I'll go get it if you don't want to, and he's like, no, I gotta go too.
save it, but you were in that shit. Well, that's the thing is I landed right there, and I did.
Now they got to get back down. Hey Matt, I sent you the link to my tricopter fail video, and this one's done.
This is a Dell. I think this is Dell. It's either Dell or it's another IBM. I can't remember. Did I mention Austin has a lot of tech around?
Oh, I know.
Even more coming too, man. Micron's talking about building a factory down in Lockhart. Samsung's building the world's largest clean room, just north in Taylor.
Wow, China Hobby Line got a new site now. You can actually click stuff and it's not all bugged out. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, it actually works. I mean, their last site was the worst garbage. It's like, who did this? Like, I don't know.
Dude, there were multiple times where people would order 4 and like 16 would show up at their house. They're like, what? Like,
I never got that lucky.
oh, I know. But like,
I'm pretty much like, I'm not gonna be using them a whole lot anymore.
all right, have a good one, Athix.
So far, these race power have been doing me good, and every 7 to 9 days, I get to buy a 2-pack for $18.76. 1,350 milliamp hours.
Yeah. I might head to bed pretty soon too. I gotta get my daughter to the bus tomorrow morning.
Yeah, buddy, I'm about to drop out right now. So,
Okay, so that was some of the few. I mean, granted, this is back in 2018 when people weren't there was no FAA rules, and
right.
so
Yeah, I watched a lot of his videos. That's kind of where.
So here's Dan's tricopter video.
Yeah, it's about 6 minutes long. So fast forward to the fail part.
The fail part.
When it falls out of the sky. I did a lot of random edit clips, but I had a bunch of random security cameras up all over my property, so I used the footage to get. So this one, like, it flew pretty well when it was flying. Like, when it was flying, it actually flew pretty good. It had a bit of that wobble to it, though, but that's just down to tuning, and it was an old school board too. You'll see the wobble in this footage right here. Like, this is not a GoPro, so it's not stabilized at all. But yeah, see? Like, in terms of how it responded, though, it could flip, it could roll, it could do all that, but it just had that constant wobble due to the tail rotor servo bouncing around. Because
it definitely need a stronger tail rotor servo, I think.
I think it was the mechanism itself, because the mechanism itself would just wiggle a little bit while it was flying, and that was enough to throw it off.
Yeah, you could see it kind of wobbling as it was trying to pick up speed.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I'm not saying it was a good, like, the build itself was great, but that yaw mechanism was horrible. And you'll see, like, it fucking explodes hardcore. It was when I was doing one of the cruises. But, like, yeah, you can see it. It flew pretty good, line of sight, no problem. I had the goggles on and everything. And, like, I wasn't going FPV. I was just line of sight right now. But, like, it handled well other than that jitter or the wobble, as you can see with the wobble here. But Yeah, this
Other
was
than
nice.
the death wobble that made you feel like you were going to fall out of the sky, it flew great.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Like, I never really flew an FPV at all. I built it because I was like, I want to test my skills, see if I can actually build a tricopter. Because the tricopter, like, that's the unicorn that we've all sort of tried and failed, because making a proper tail rotor mechanism that works every time is so difficult.
Well, not just every time, but smoothly.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, I've seen a couple pro model ones with bearings and all that shit, but all the 3D printed ones I tried, all the different mounts I tried, all the different types of connectors I tried. I even tried to do one that was just a block with the servo thing swiveling, but it still had the wobble no matter what. But yeah.
How strong was the servo?
Now, David might have told me why it was an issue. The servo was, I think it was a 12 gram or 15. It wasn't one of the small ones that you would use on a wing. I think it was a 12.
I have a 35 kilogram servo.
Oh, dude, I've got a 75 and a 55 kilogram.
Actually, so you know Brooks Coleman, right? If anybody, if
I
you
know
guys
Brooks.
are on the right, you guys have seen Brooks. Bald guy, does a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Some lighted quads and things. He's making a flying manta ray drone.
Nice.
And he wants the wings to flap. And he couldn't find any servos that were strong enough. And I found some for him, and I sent him the link, and it was the slow tie. He lives completely off of his sales on Etsy.
Yeah.
But he's got some cool stuff. He's had things that he's sold on Etsy that have made it into movies, and famous people have worn and stuff like that. It's really cool. There was the explosion there, huh? Oop.
Yep. And you'll see, I do a slow motion where it just pops out of the air. Dude, it was fantastic. Like, that thing.
No.
I think I got a clearer video too. I got a better video of it too. Like, just goes boom. Like
Yeah, it just kind of the back end just goes, nope, no more.
Watch. It even landed on its feet. It was a perfect flip. Boom. Like, slow-mo right here. And pop. Perfect flip. Lands right on its feet.
All right, guys. I'm going to dip out.
Yeah, me too. Have a good one, everybody. Have a good night. Make sure to check out our store. I'll post the store link right now.
Check out the store. Get you some merch.
If you're going to Rampage, make sure you come see me.
Yep, and guys,
look for my flag flying.
there's a Patreon link on the store, and I'll be putting up some exclusive build videos up there, as well as be doing one-on-one tech help and all that stuff. So
For this.
Memberships are available.
Let's look for this flag here, boys.
All right, guys. Everybody have a good night.
Okay, so there we go. All right, guys. Later.
Good night.